Hi, Deb. We have already done our floor work. You're rocking it, by the way. We're now going to go to a seated position. And what I love about doing seated positions for you right now in your training is you don't have to worry about balance. You don't have to worry about tight hammies or glutes and calves that want to take over. You know what? You can just sit and open up that back. We talked about thoracically. We need some release. We want to get our lats activated at the bottom of our pelvis, and we just want to fold over and feel good, right? And what's nice is if we can strengthen these muscles and we can get them to activate as well, it's a similar movement to what you're doing during your staffing with all the work that you're doing with feet. So your muscle has amazing memory. You remembered all those exercises we talked about before, which was great. So this is just an extension of some success strategies you already have. All right, so we're going to sit. And you've got your tubing. I'm going to move this over. If I fall off the deck, you get to laugh, by the way, just so you know. Okay, so we're thinking nice and tall. And we have our tubing. And we are just going to bring our feet just a little bit wider than shoulder distance apart. Whatever feels comfortable to lean forward. And you're going to let that tubing pull you forward. Beautiful release. You can also bring the tubing to one side and get that nice pull coming down. And you can also do that on the other side. So it's just putting one hand in front of the other, Deb, just to get that one side to release. You can also do a similar hinge movement. Remember, we did a kickstand. So we had one leg straight, one leg bent, which is going to make our hamstrings get a bit more involved, which I think is just what we've ordered, haven't we? And it's going to be tight, but we still need you to do it. Okay? That's why we're here. And oh, that feels so good. Okay? And we're just going to reach forward. The more you point your toes up in that 13 degrees there, the more you're going to feel it in those magnificent calves of yours and your hammies. So we're just going to reach. Oh, that feels so good. And if that is something you want to progress, you can always have one hand on the other and reach. That's going to be a big, big stretch. But it's going to feel really good. So let's see if we can pull it off, right? It may not feel good right away, but it will. And the level of movement you're going to get just by opening up these hamstrings and calves is just going to feel good. We carry so much tension in the posterior side of our body. And then reach. Okay. Something else you can do with the tubing too is you can also do a bit of a row. Remember, we're working on setting our shoulders into position a little bit. So you can always go nice and tall. You could go elbows out to the side or elbows in. That's always nice. One movement we didn't do while I was over there that I'm going to encourage you to do is have the chair under you. Toes are going out. It's almost like a plie squat or sumo squat, whatever visual you need to use. Your feet are turned out, but your knees and toes are going in that direction. You've got this as a support. That's why it's here for the tubing. And all you're going to do is start in a seated position, okay, as wide as this is comfortable, okay? You're going to think to yourself, I need to pick an orange off under the seat underneath my buttocks. So you're going to squeeze your glutes, squeeze, and then come up. And I'm coming straight down and straight up, but I'm squeezing at the top. I'm telling you, one of the most underrated exercises. It's a doozy. So hopefully that will help. And good stuff. Almost there.